What is going on, my dudes? This is BlazeX Triple bringing you a brand new video. What you're gonna be watching today is the second part to my class setup video. I told you guys if you watched the first video that in this one I would do two more episodes, one with covering SMGs and one covering sniper slash S&D. But I'm gonna try and fit them all into this second video. So I'm gonna try and be brief. What I decided I was gonna do is rather instead of just showing you a pre-made class, I would go through in a new soldier and make one so that you guys can see my thought process when I go in to make a class. So let's start simple here, and we'll go with SMG. Now, easily one of the best SMGs in this game. I believe. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. A lot of tweets. Just gonna throw it away. All right. Um, in my opinion, like in everyone's opinion, pretty much the MTAR is the best submachine gun in the game. So if you're gonna use this gun, a lot of people have a big problem with the iron sights, especially non-competitive players. They find a hard time adjusting to it. So you see a lot of people who aren't in the competitive scene running red dot sight, which I mean is alright if it helps your shot, but you know you have to either sacrifice the foregrip or the muzzle brake, which are the two best attachments for this gun. So if this is the gun you're going to be using, I would run muzzle brake and foregrip. Also, another great SMG. I would honestly rate these guns pretty much the same, but the MTAR does, I think, have a little bit more firepower, so it's going to kill a little bit faster. But I do prefer the Vector on, say, Strike Zone Dom. I think it's a better gun. I don't know why, it just feels better, and my shot's better. And maybe the reason why is because I like to use red dot on when I use the Vector, because I don't know why, but I just really don't like the iron sights. I don't know, they're just really weird to me. So I'm just going to keep that the way it is so that you guys can see that. I don't like to run a pistol on my submachine gun class. I think it's pointless. I'd rather have a perk, in all honesty. So, moving on. Like I said in the last video, I don't like using grenades, but if you're going to use grenades, I'll show you what to put in a minute, but let's cover perks first, because that's more important. Like I said, you gotta have dead silence, and personally, I love focus. You're not going to win a gun battle without it. Alright, Marathon, like I said, these are my standard perks, pretty much every class. Now, I might swap out Marathon with a little bit of lightweight, or agility, sorry, or maybe sleight of hand, or maybe blast shield, but just for my purposes here, I'd like to use Marathon. And then, look here, you have a free open slot, that if I had to choose, I would rather throw in a stun than a grenade. That's just personal preference. Also, one thing I didn't cover in my last video is the strike package. If you're gonna, well, not if you're gonna, you have to run specialist if you're running MLG esports rules. So what I like to run is I like to have my first perk sleight of hand if I'm not using it, and the second perk be another performance thing, whether it be agility or maybe scavenger if you're running Dom and an AR or something, or maybe blast shield, something convenient. I like to run agility though, personally. So then what you do next is a little secret that a lot of people don't know about, is you pick a perk that you're not going to use. So a bullshit perk like recon, which I believe is banned. So you pick recon, and then you go in and you select your specialist perks. So scavenger, let's throw blast shield in there. Let's throw steady aim, strong arm, and what the hell, on the go. And now what you do is you take that third perk off. So then all you have to do is hit your 6 kill streak, or point streak rather, and then you go straight to your specialist bonus. It's a lot. Actually, you know what? It says bonus at 8 kills. They might have changed that. So I don't know if that works anymore. That might not. Oh yeah, you get your bonus at 8 kills instead of 10. So instead of having to get 10 points and then you're getting a specialist, you get your 8 points and then you get 5 new perks. So it's a lot more effective, and it does the job. Alright, so now I'm going to cover, that's SMG pretty much covered. Like I said, I would either use the Vector or I'd swap it out with MTAR. This is a pretty standard class for me. Um, some of you might like to have more grenades, so you might take out like, you might take out Quick Draw or Marathon. I mean, whatever your personal preference is. Alright, so let's clear this class out. Now, if you're going to run a sniper, you got two options. You got to either run Overkill or you run it with a pistol. Now, I don't recommend running it with a pistol unless you're a strong sniper. If you're not a comfortable sniper, it's not your usual role, and you're just looking for one pick, then I would say run Overkill. So let's cover Overkill first. I think the USR, in my opinion, is a better sniper than the L115. I just think it's more maneuverable. I get it's to me it's the same amount of power, and I like the way it scopes in better. So just run some chrome line and some armor piercing, and like I said, I was gonna run overkill here, so you gotta pick your, where's overkill? Pick your overkill perk, focus, dead silence. So there you're pretty much set for perks, like you don't have much more space. So you don't want to overload on perks before you set up your second gun. So I'd pick your base perks and then you go to your second gun. So second gun, pretty standard MTAR. You see this class, a lot of people run this class on S&D, so that's what I'm going to set up for you. Actually, excuse me, what you should do is you should have your MTAR first, so you get 2 perks on your MTAR, and you have your sniper second, which it doesn't really matter if you have more than one attachment on it or not. So now you have the space to pick up grenades or more perks. I prefer more perks. So like I said, I love running Marathon. It makes me feel really fast. Ready up. This is a standard class I would use for S&D if I want to be a very adaptive player and I want to have like kind of a hybrid role. Now, if I want to just run a plain sniper role, this is the class I would use if I'm on Octane and I want to go straight up into Pawn and get the pick on strip Humvees. So I'm going to go and take my USR again, and I'm going to take Chrome Lined Armor Piercing, and my secondary is going to be a pistol. And it's just simple. That's, my opinion, the best pistol in the game. So there you go. You get your 2 base perks again. Now, if you're going to play Search and Destroy and you're going to try and get these picks, you have to get to your spots fast. That's why I recommend using pistol, because you can switch to your pistol, you're faster with it, you move faster with it. So, you got your pistol, Marathon, ready up. Now, you can either run your agility perk and then a grenade, or you can run quick draw and just leave it like that. I prefer the quick draw because once again, I like being able to adapt quickly to my environment. So if I'm using this class, I'm rarely using my pistol. Rarely. I'm relying on my sniper and relying on my shot a lot. So it is a risky class, but if you can use it well, it will pay off for you in the long run. So, I mean, these are pretty standard classes, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. That's about it for me. I wrapped that up pretty quickly in this second video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I want to hear your opinions. As for me, I've been BlazeX Triple. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out. Peace.